What up, what up? It's another Friday night. We are live in the greenhouse. It's your girl, Mana. We got JH over here. Got Steve Rogers over there.
Hey,
it's 2021. It's chaotic as hell. Yeah, we in here. Yo, I'm excited.
We already starting out. We already starting out crazy.
We already starting out crazy. You know, we ain't playing no games. 2020 was a real one, that's for sure. And I think we're just coming out strong. But yeah, we made it. We survived another Friday. And if you're watching, shout out to you for making it. We're going to get through all of this craziness together. That's for sure. And I'm excited, man. It's new energy. It's a lot of stuff going on. And yeah. We're going to talk about hip-hop as we usually do tonight. We got a very special guest for you guys. If you haven't seen the Instagram and all that, then you would know E-Turn is going to be on shortly, around in a little bit. And we're very excited to have her on. Hey, Eddie Lion in the house. What's up? Yo, shout out to Eddie because he made a really dope post the other day. I really needed to read that at the time because I was so mad, and it was all about finding your inner peace through the madness, which I think is very necessary in these times. And yeah, JH, how you feeling?
I'd say I'm feeling pretty good today. You know, just I took a nap. And so, you know, I won't say I'm feeling 100% refreshed. Sometimes you get some of those naps that just aren't quite there. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Other than that, you know, I'm feeling good. Trying to.
I hate the naps that make you feel worse.
Oh,
Exactly.
I know. Yeah, definitely. I took a nap too, and I feel better. So I'm sorry your nap wasn't as good. How are you feeling, Steve?
Feeling good, feeling great. We definitely got some dope announcements in the hip hop news.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, life is crazy, and I feel like the world just mirrors it.
Yes, it does.
True that. True
And
that.
I also like the Deftones hat that JH got on.
What about my hat? My HHO hat.
I actually heard of that group. They're actually pretty dope.
They are, you know, but they got some swag, that's for sure. If
We
y'all
got a
want some of that swag, you better holla at me.
Website coming soon, right?
We got a website coming soon, and yeah, if you want that exclusive drip, just holla at your girl. I got you. I got your back. Yeah, man. So there's so much going on in the world. I mean, I feel like I'm just going to get right into it. We all saw what happened on freaking Wednesday in Washington, D.C., which is, you know, basically my hometown, 30 minutes outside of where I grew up, where I spent a lot of years working. And man, I had a lot of people contact me and be like, yo, what is happening there? Is your family safe? And, you know, all that stuff. Everyone is safe. You know, everyone stayed away from DC for the most part because they knew it was happening. Everyone knew it was happening. Somehow.
Even the mic is freaking out.
The mic is like, what the hell? Yeah, everyone knew it was happening except apparently the National Police or whatever. I don't even know.
They knew it was happening.
Yeah, they knew it was happening. Let's keep it real. Yeah, so that was really crazy, man. Lots of craziness going on in the world, and I just hope people understand that we have way more in common than not, and people continuously keep trying to divide people, and that's been happening since forever. And I'm just like, when are people going to understand that it's a ploy, that it's a setup? No one's going to win when things like that happen. So I mean, you know, they think there's a winning party and there's a losing party, but it's not. It's, as a humanity, we lose. I can't express how much it's important to stick together, man, unite, and understand that, again, we all want the same things. We do. I mean, we might want it in different forms, but at the end of the day, we all want love, we want respect, and we want happiness. And we're not going to get it by murdering people and just mobbing up and all that craziness. So
yeah. And the people that are doing this, the people that are getting that radical, they're literally like, they know what they're doing. They're literally just making the world shittier for the rest of us, and they know that's what.
Yeah.
They know they're doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's our job as sane people to fight back with sanity.
Exactly. I definitely agree. And, you know, the other thing that I would like to say, the media always shows all this craziness and all these people who are doing horrible things. But I guarantee it that there are more people that do not want that stuff. There are more people that want to be peaceful. There are more people that are doing acts of kindness every single day that they don't show on the media because it doesn't help their ratings. You know, yeah. I promise you. So if you're out there and you think, you know, oh, where are the good people? They're there. I promise you, they exist. We exist. You know, don't let them make you believe anything otherwise. Because people are out there fighting for justice. They're fighting for good. They're fighting to make the world a better place. And they really believe in that, you know. Yeah. So I just had to say that. I just had to start off, put it out there because it's crazy. Big shout out to Georgia. Shout out to Georgia for getting both Senates to be Democrat and making the Senate, 50% Democrat now. And that's amazing. For the first time in history, they have Democratic Senates. Big shout out to Stacey Abrams for being such an amazing woman and really rallying the politics in Georgia, man. People think it can't be done, but you know, us women, we like to get things done. Hey. You guys are good too, don't worry. So,
appreciate being mentioned. You know?
honorable mention. But no, definitely it takes everyone. Yeah, shout out to Warnock and who's the other one? The other senator, Georgia senator. But yeah, big shout out to, you know, I told people, I put on my Facebook, I was like, if when the presidential nominees were happening, I was like, if Georgia turns blue, I am 100% gonna be donating to an organization in Georgia. And then someone was like, go ahead and just donate to Stacey Abrams organization that's called what is it called, like Fair Fight or something. But yeah, I definitely did. I definitely donated because, you know, for me, it's like, what are the organizations that truly create impact, that are truly doing good out there? And I mean, clearly the Fair Fight organization is one of them, and I feel like they deserve people donating because they're doing hard work, man. I don't think it's an easy job trying to get all these people registered to vote, then you know, just turning all these politicians, and also I would like to say shout out to Killer Mike, because I do think that he has done a lot too for Georgia and has helped in Stacey Abrams' fight for justice, and he's done it in a different way, but you know, it's just as important, if not more. So I really want to shout him out because the whole series he had on Netflix, that was like one of my favorite things ever. I hope he comes out with a season 2. Yeah. The other representative is John Ossoff, by the way. But yeah, so big shout out to Georgia. I've only been to Atlanta once, but I would like to go back. Now I definitely want to go back. Whenever all this craziness is over, maybe I can go to A3C again. That was tight.
I still have never been down that way. I haven't been to Georgia, haven't been to Alabama, Louisiana, none of that.
Oh man, yeah.
I got a lot of family down there too. I just haven't never had it.
So I have to tell you guys a story about when I did go to Atlanta the one time. I was only there, I think, for a night or two. I wasn't there long. It was during A3C, and I got a chance to go to Patchwork Studios, which is one of the biggest studios in the country, where like Beyonce records, Outkast, like everyone that you can possibly think of. They have $1 million board. They have a board that's $1 million. So when people are, yeah, it's like when people talk about, you know, having that ultimate equipment, it's like, yeah, they definitely had that ultimate equipment. And I got a chance to interview Griselda Records with Razkaz, and it was just a really cool time. And a big shout out to all of them, and El Gant, and he was also part of that, and yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah,
So yeah, that was my one time in Atlanta.
Hopefully, Benny the Butcher is doing good. I heard he got shot not too long ago.
Oh no.
So he recovered.
Okay, good, man. I mean, yeah, I don't even want to talk about violence in hip hop because we hear about it so much, and you know, this is my thing. Please stop shooting each other and shoot at these corrupt ass politicians, or like, I mean, maybe not that, but you know, I don't know. I just feel like there's so many evil people out there, and we keep shooting each other, and it's like, come on, man, we need to unite and realize like that's not helping our community in any way, and having that long-term vision of like, yo, I get that you want to have whatever clout or BS that you think is necessary for your ego. It's not.
It's shitty, you know. It's just a lifestyle. Unfortunately, a lot of them aren't able to escape, you know. It's one, you know, it's like
yeah,
I don't know.
I definitely have known people who were in love with the streets, you know, straight up. And I definitely think it's an addiction. You know, like you said, it's a lifestyle. So it's like people are addicted to that adrenaline, you know, they like want to have that rush where they're like, okay, I'm doing this, and then I got to do, you know, this other thing. But one thing I always told my homies from the time I was growing up, I'm like, dude, you can make so much more money illegally. I promise you. And I mean, look at like someone like Amazon. They pay $0 in taxes, and they're the wealthiest company in the world.
Not anymore, actually.
They're not?
Yeah.
Who beat them?
Well, I don't know if Amazon is like as far as company wise.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I assume you're talking about Jeff Bezos being the richest
man in the world. Yeah.
Which actually, Elon Musk is now the richest man in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I think he unseated him.
That's interesting. That's what's up, man. But my point is that there's a lot of legal money to be made out there, and you don't have to worry about someone killing you. I mean, on some level, but not the same as being in the streets, you know, where it's like, what is the term I'm looking for? It's like basically everyone's trying to kill each other on some level.
At that level,
no honor amongst thieves type of shit, you know?
At that level, you have the money to protect yourself from pretty much anything.
Exactly.
Like they were talking about more money than nations have alone.
Yeah.
So
yeah. The real talk.
They can do it. They're fine.
And here's my thing. It's like, if you can, and I get, you know, my point is, you can have a product, and actually Killer Mike did a great excerpt on this where he went to the Crips and Bloods, and I hope you guys saw it because it's a great episode. But basically they sell a soda, you know, they come up with a soda, they put their brand on it, and they sold it, Cripicola, and I can't remember what the other one was called, but they sold out. They freaking sold out, you know, and that's one thing that people don't realize. It's like, if you have a real product, then your community's gonna support you. And, you know, I mean, you see these kids selling.
If you have a brand, you know, like they've been around
branding
for a
is
while.
Important too. Branding is important too. You can holla at me. I can give you some branding tips, you know. Yeah. But you know, that's really all it is. It's like, you need a product, number one, and then it's branding your product and making sure people have, you know, understand it and it has that visibility or whatever. But this is the thing. It's like, if you, let's say, are selling chocolate, and I don't know if y'all did this for elementary school, like they make you sell, they made me sell, what was it? It was like science stuff. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like all these different, like animal posters or whatever, and it's like you went door to door selling stuff, you know, it was like for a prize or whatever, so you could go on a school field trip or something, you know. But that makes money. I mean, you know, those little things, they make money. And again, it's like, regardless of if you have something that people don't even need, you know, it's like, do you need coffee? Yes. But I mean, on some level,
I need coffee. I mean.
it's like you don't need it to live, but it's a bonus, you know. You like it, but you don't need it. And
some days
I need that shit.
I guess that's arguable. It's a bad one.
You know, it
or
is
Coca-Cola or like Sprite or any. There's a gajillion examples of things that we don't really need, but you know they market it to us and it tastes good or whatever. They brand it correctly and we buy it. You know, and that's kind of my point. It's like you can take anything, whether it's your mom's cookies, it's your, you know, you make cookies, shit. You know, it's not hard to make. The recipe's right on the back of the bag. You can make it. But yeah, you can make your money. I mean, isn't that what rap is? It's like rap. They took something that basically, you know, came from nothing, and they started selling it in the back of their trunks. They made money, and they kept, you know, investing that money back into their business, and it kept growing. And now it's $1 billion industry that affects fashion. It affects, you know, commercials. Affects everything. How many of y'all have heard the toothpaste commercial? They're like, brush your teeth.
No, I have not heard this toothpaste
I think that's a DC, Maryland, and Virginia thing. But I mean, it's crazy how hip hop is everywhere, you know. And I'm sure like 40 years ago, or man, I'm getting old, but no one imagined that it was going to be where it is today. So I'm just saying, grind. Get your grind on.
I mean, honestly, take it this far.
Right, exactly.
And I'm sure we'll get into that when we have our guest pop on too.
Yes.
But I mean, but I feel like between just the two of you guys, like the way that hip hop has influenced you and U-Turn, is a very interesting thing too. Because I mean, at the end of the day, like hip hop was and ended up becoming more popular, clearly, but it was a black art. You know, like it was something done in Brooklyn and out there in New York. Like that was it. So it's interesting and just a crazy thing to see how far it's penetrated in different ways. And I think you and U-Turn are a testament to that.
Absolutely. Sure. I mean, the one thing I'll say for sure, when I first heard hip hop, I was in Iran. And I was like, oh my God, they're talking about some real ish, you know, they're not holding back. They're going hard at the government. They're like, it gave a voice to the voiceless. And I think that's why so many people resonate with it, because we all have struggles, you know. A lot of the communities who are going through struggle were able to resonate with it. Someone like Tupac, who was revolutionary, who was speaking truths when nobody else was talking about it, when it wasn't cool to speak the truth, you know. So definitely hip hop has made it very far. And one of the other things I love about hip hop, I'm just ranting about hip hop now, but I love hip hop because everything can be hip hop. Everything. There's like people are, I talk to artists and they're like, oh yeah, I'm not really a hip hop artist. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like if you're an artist, you're hip hop, because just the fact that you're making music is revolutionary on its own. And then not only that, it's like we can remix your songs, bruh. we can take samples from your tracks and make it hip hop like this. So, and I've seen people do it like with vinyls, you know, they literally will make beats on the spot. I'm sure you know, JH does this, so he knows. It's like that's one of my favorite things is you literally can take anything and make it hip hop. So to me, everything is hip hop, whether they know it or not.
It's introduced me to a lot of like new music too, just digging the samples, digging the
Yes, absolutely. And one of my favorite things has always been finding artists. Is like from back in the day when it was just AOL and Napster and me just like looking up random hip hop artists and downloading 50 and seeing which one I liked and which one I didn't.
I had the LimeWire.
I had BearShare too. I don't know if you guys had BearShare.
BearShare. Wow. No, that's not one that I participated in. I just remember LimeWire for sure.
Yeah, LimeWire for sure.
I didn't really do Napster, but I had friends who who were using Napster.
Napster was first, and then they were the first that also got like in trouble. Right. And then LimeWire was the other one. So
I mean, there was others kind of building themselves up at the time, but they were the first ones to get any notoriety.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, at the end of the day, people still need to be able to share their music one way or another. So it unfortunately is a good and a bad thing. You know, like people still need to get paid for their art and all that.
Crazy. All that, Y'all want to get into some hip hoppity and news testicles?
Let's do it. News testicles. What?
I said news tasticle, but that sounds weird. I messed that up. Sorry, kids.
If you close your mouth just the right way, it sounds like testicles.
Yeah, so let's get into it. Hip hop news with Steve Rogers.
Hip hop news. Good evening. All right, y'all. So, we started the year off right on the wrong foot. We all knew this was going to happen. MF Doom passed last week. And then this past week, Dr. Doom, I'm such an idiot. Dr. Dre, unfortunately, had a brain aneurysm. He's recovering from it. So, prayers, good energy. Shout out to Dr. Dre, And, so hopefully he recovers soon.
Yes.
Yeah, my dad actually passed from a brain aneurysm. That stuff, like, if you are like not in a place where someone can find you easily, like that, like there's not any recovering from that, like really fast.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, sorry to hear that, and condolences.
Prayers up to Dr. Dre. We're praying for a speedy recovery, and yeah, we can't be losing any more hip hop legends.
Oh man,
it's good that he was able to get through that one. So.
Oh, absolutely. I think we brought it up in the pre-production show. Jeez, I can't even talk tonight. But it's like, geez, who's next? Like we gotta start looking out for Nas. Is Nas all right? Is KRS-One good?
Put all the bodyguards around Nas and make sure he's protected. Jay-Z, like protect a rapper. Right. That should be a campaign. Where's Rakim at, yo? Somebody protect Rakim.
2021 protect a rapper year.
Yeah, Queen Latifah, protect her. MC Light, we gotta make sure, our legends are safe.
And then that's a perfect segue. Speaking of legends, this is a weird one. Apparently Eminem and Snoop Dogg don't like each other. I was gonna ask.
That's so weird. And maybe I'm not hip to their history, but I'm like, weren't y'all on the same label? I don't.
Okay, so there's a little funny thing. Daz Dillinger, we all know Daz from Dog Pound. He's the one spreading this little rumor, which I don't even think is, I don't know. You can only take so much from a verse story. But Daz said that apparently Snoop was super cool with Eminem using his line, oh no, big slim dog, whatever he said. And I guess when Snoop tried to reach out for an Eminem verse, it wasn't so easy. So that's just what Daz Dillinger was saying. The Snoop is kind of just like, maybe I don't like Eminem that much. Fuck Eminem. So
wait, what happened? So he did Snoop ask for an Eminem verse, or did Daz?
No, Snoop. Okay. No, Daz said that Snoop did. That's why I'm saying though, this is on Daz. This isn't Snoop saying this. This is Daz Dillinger. He might just be, whatever, doing an interview for whatever. But
right.
I think it's funny. I think Eminem needs to find some more shit to rap about if he's gonna keep spitting 400 bars on every single song that he makes. That's just my opinion.
Truth. I mean, both of them are legends for sure, and when legends fight, nobody wins.
Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to see the Snoop Eminem diss. The Eminem response, I don't think no one's waiting for that.
No, I mean, Eminem, he basically made a career from dissing everybody. So I'm like, is that just he's going to continue doing that? But I mean, it's Snoop is Snoop. Like, how can you diss Snoop?
What's funny about that is people use what you just said as a defense for him doing this. It's just like, no, he should evolve as an artist. He shouldn't be doing the same thing he did in '96.
Shout out to Deadly Calm. He said, I thought the beef was over Snoop not having M in his top 5.
It started with
that's egotistic, yo. Eminem, chill. Everyone doesn't need to love you and put you in your top 5. Yeah. There's so many artists. Like, come on, that's such a art is so it's all about perspective. It's very opinionated, and everyone's allowed to have their opinion. I feel like if that is the case, then Eminem, get out your ego. We love you, but just get out your ego.
Yeah, his response on it, he said he didn't like Snoop Dogg. He said, I don't have a problem with anything he said. I just had a problem with his tone. And it's just like, so you had a problem with everything he said?
Yeah.
What that means. Like, what?
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, people be getting so emotional and they think it's not emotion. I feel like I've heard a lot of guys like be super angry and they're like, I'm not emotional about it. And I'm like, what do you think anger is? What do you think making a whole track is?
I'm the exact same way. I'm definitely that guy.
If you didn't have feelings about it, you wouldn't make a whole track. That's number one. So just remember that anytime that you do want to make this track, that we can all see your feelings.
Absolutely.
And feelings are okay. I think feelings are definitely, you're allowed to have feelings. Just know that that's what's happening.
Yeah, if you're yelling, you're angry. Yes. I do that. I'll be like, I'm not angry. Stop telling me that. Don't tell me to calm down. How can I calm down? You calm down.
Flipping tables. I know. I'll definitely say that I get angry and emotional, and I'm cool with that. That's cool. I'm human. I think people forget, like, you're not a robot, bro. Like, you're human. You're gonna have feelings.
Yeah, you know what? If anything, good on Eminem. You've made all the money in the world. You're one of the greatest rappers of all time, and you're still super sensitive. Yeah. Good on you, man.
And I feel like people forget that, man. Forget just because people have had success or whatnot that they're not susceptible to emotion. It's like, no, they're human just like you.
If anything, it makes it worse. It seems. Yeah. But speaking of success, speaking of we gonna get emotional, we got some local news. Our very own.
Hey.
I'm gonna get this right. Mana's got a show. End of January. Hey. Give us that date. Give us all those details. I'm gonna let you take this.
January 30th. I'll be performing at Urban Lounge. They're gonna be super safe. It's gonna be super COVID friendly. Make sure you get your tickets right now because they will sell out and they're very limited. I'm going to be performing alongside a lot of dope people, including Phoenix Child, Courtney Kelly, Frida, Icky Rogers, and the name of the show is called Flow. It's a night dedicated to SLC hip hop, and yeah. If you want to get your tickets, it's on Facebook, 24tix.com. Use my name, Mana, and you'll get a discount, MANA, and I'll see y'all there. And don't worry, I'm bringing my own mic because I'm not sharing no mics no more.
All I need is one.
That's a hot tip for everybody. If you're playing shows, make sure to bring your own equipment.
Yeah, all it takes is like 1 second to switch those mics up.
Yeah. All right.
But we're excited for that one. That one's definitely going to be tight.
I can't wait. I'm not even going to use the discount. I'm just going to pay full price for support.
Hey. Hell yeah.
We got another local, very local, me. I got an announcement.
Yes, big announcement.
Here we go, yo. My battle is dropping tomorrow. Check out, be on the lookout, subscribe to Friday Night Fight. Well, first off, subscribe to Hip Hop Organics on YouTube. We got our own link. Just / Hip Hop Organics. It's easy. Yeah, so subscribe to that. We trying to get to, what's our next goal? 150 followers for the contest?
Yeah, we're so close. We need to get there so that we can give you all some dope prizes. We got like 5 prizes for you all that are very exciting. Once we get there, we'll announce them what it is, and we're going to pick people at random. But yeah, make sure you subscribe. We're so close. We're at we only need 30 something more people, and then we'll have the giveaways.
And you can be one of the 30. So, get on that. Look up Friday Night Fights. Night spelled Nite. Math Hoffa. I think you can just subscribe to his YouTube page, and they're all going to drop. God, I need to get better at this promo thing. But I'm battling this motherfucker. Let's go. Oh, it's a voting thing. So vote for me. That way this dude can know I rap better than him. And I will thank you all.
Hey, hell yes. And that drops on...
Tomorrow. It's dropping
tomorrow. Okay. Nice, hell
hop
yeah.
on YouTube tomorrow. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I'm gonna get real annoying with it.
Awesome. Hell yeah. We're excited for that.
Was there any other local shows? I feel like I'm forgetting.
Team Mental is dropping an album. Yeah, I believe he's dropping an album next week, and he's having a show, and it's going to be all on all streaming platforms. So big shout out to him. And if you don't know Team Mental, go back on our page, and we did a really dope interview. He's amazing, dope artist all around, definitely worth checking out. And he's moving to Hawaii, so big shout out to him. And we're coming to visit you, bro. We're coming to visit you in Hawaii.
For sure, a Hawaiian vacation.
Yes.
Out of this cold, yeah.
For real. Please get me out of this cold. I think that's it for the hip hop news, huh?
That's it. That's Steve Rogers. Good night and good luck.
Hey. On that note, should we do a little freestyle?
Yeah, let's rock out.
I am feeling a freestyle, man. It's been a long week. This is my favorite thing, you know. If you're an artist that is a dope freestyler, or just you're a dope artist, hit us up. It's awesome being able to hang out and sharpen our sword a little bit, you know. I haven't been performing like I used to, and this is definitely helping a lot.
Oh, for sure. I actually brought a crowd with me this week.
Hey. Oh, what's up, people?
Hey.
It's a party.
I don't know if I can say their names for legal purposes.
All right. Can't say the name, so I'm gonna be like, oh, tell me what you're gaming. Yeah, maybe we can win it like go. I don't know, but let me pass 200 with the flow. Hey, and I'm just trying to catch all the places. You know how it is. I'm not no racist, and I will put one in the dirt. Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, I'ma make it hurt, cause you know I'm all peace until it comes to the realness. I know energy, and I know that you can feel this in your bones, in your tone. I don't know, but tell me, in this life when you roam, where do you go? I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, you know, in this life trying to make it out, cause everyone has to end up dead, and I'm getting real morbid, and let me switch it up instead. Where you at, C's? Tell them how we do this, tell them how we breathe. Hey, we an MC doing this cause I don't know what happened right there, huh? JH playing games with me.
I'm messing you up. That's how I do it.
That's right. You playing games with ease, making G's. I do what I please, cause you know that it's Steve's JH on the ones and the twos and the threes. Oh, that's right. Anytime I spit these, it's too cold. I am Mr. Freeze, no bad man villain. You know I stay illin', you know I'm just killin', you know I'm just at this, you know I'm Galactus. I eat the planet straight out of Arkham, straight out of Gotham. You know you can't stomp them. Straight out of Compton, straight out of Salt Lake. I nailed it all. Hey, I'm with Indy, you can't J, yo. Let me pass it to Mana for heaven's sake.
Hey, pass it to the left, to the right. Yeah, you know I'm not trying to fight, but I'll put on the gloves if I need to. My intentions are see-through, cause I ain't holding back, I ain't holding no secrets. I know if you know me, you can peep this. Yeah, it's really the deepest things that I felt. You know it be creeping in my mind. I'm trying to find the time to look at what I do, cause you know I'm so sublime, and they try to take away my shine. I tell them, nah, you know how I do. I stay on the grind, and we coming back anywhere we go. Yeah, I'm trying to speak from my soul, and I tell them that we so knowledgeable, and we didn't go to college, but that's not for me, yo. Maybe I'll enroll in someday. Yeah, you can do it. It's your way, and I know we gonna go somewhere real good. Leaders tell us how we really should do this and that. No, tell me where's the facts. I know you just pushing all them tax. Ooh, yeah, let it stack, and I'm out here just trying to make a couple racks so I can give it back to the community. Everything that we need is all unity, and I'm telling them, yeah, it's just you and me. Where we going in this life, can you really do it for free?
That's right. the steeds will flow. I got to go. Oh, that's right, you know the modern flow. You know she is on top of it though. Anytime she rocks it, she's just all dro.
Hey. Going in, shout out to Slope Tracks. Yeah, he made the beat for your back. Yeah, he's always doing dope things out there. Producers really out there who care and dare to make something beautiful. They stare at the stars and make sure that they hit that snare. And I be like, damn, that sounds so really good. I know what it is, but that's soul like it's food to my soul. I don't know, but here we go. I'm just dropping freestyles off the top of my dome. Oh, yeah, you know I wanna feel it. And you can put some words in the comments, I can see it. So we can put it in the freestyle cypher. You know how we do this. We be loud, we be out every single night. Gonna do this and we know we gonna make it right. Cause they tryna make us see that we just really down. And I don't know, but I feel like I'm wearing a crown. And I see yours too, all the kings and queens. Yeah, you know we got lights that we can beam right from my soul, from my hearts, from my mouths. Words have power, you know you should know that without doubt. And yeah, you seen it on Wednesday, it's crazy. People going to the Capitol trying to make it blazing, and it's insane that the cops weren't really there. And it was insane because everyone was aware. And oh, shout out to DC because they just held it down. And I saw that people were not acting like clowns. And yeah, they united and stayed front. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking, you know I be walking out here so I don't be seeming like I'm rocking. Ooh, yeah, tell me this TikToking. You can make that song and tell me what you watching. No, I'm not from Compton, I'm from DC, and you know you heard it often. Ooh, yeah, but we chillin' on them vibes. You know how it is, we ride. You know I don't give a lie. Oh, grab it, Steez.
I hope you see it. Me, no Susan Storm. I see through the norm. Oh, that's right. Anytime I get this, y'all are still born. Anytime. No, hold up. That's right. Anytime I get this, I don't even write this off the top of the mind. You know that I find each and every fucking time. Hold up. Let me get this. This shit is like a minefield. Cause I can rap about nothing and it ain't Seinfeld. That's right. I'm just the X-Men. We don't need no yes men. Anytime we bless them. Oh no, this ain't Jesus. This is just Jesus. And I hope y'all believe this. I'll make y'all believers. I'ma stand leaders. Oh, that's right. Cause I just need some Adidas. Some Adidas. My internet I think is cutting out. And I am just starting to sound like a robot now. Oh wait, anytime I go, I hope you don't have a cow. Now, when I spit it, it's wow. Anytime I get it now, I'ma flip this style like it's a flip mode and a buster rhymes. Oh, as I combine all the juice from the mind, and I'ma get this, and I'ma get this each and every time, and I shine like a motherfucking diamond. That's right.
Hey. Hey, we be freestyling. Got 2 minutes before we bring our special guest on.
There's usually someone else that fills a lot of freestyle time here, but he's not here right now.
Hey, so I'ma get it instead. Yeah, celebration. You said, yeah, I don't see no feds. You know we get all these people, but I'm just seeing real red. Ooh, cause they tell me that I need to calm down, and I tell them what, you know I'm not from around here, so I know so much that's going on in the world. Cause if you don't know me yet, I'm really a Persian girl, and I tell them how we do this, cause we like all our saffron. The tahdig with that rice, you know how I get my mac on. Shout out to the lamb kebab, you know how it is. I say korma is my jam. Hey. Okay, on that note, I'm tripping over here. You can tell I miss my mom's cooking, that's for sure.
We all do.
Yeah. Big shout out to my mom. If y'all don't know what tadig is, it's the most delicious thing ever. For y'all in the DMV, go to Moby Dick's and ask them for tadig. It's like a special thing you gotta ask for. And if you're in Salt Lake City, go up to Zaffaron in Cottonwood Heights? Cottonwood Heights. They have the bomb tadig, and that's the only spot I've had real good Persian food in Salt Lake. Anyways, speaking of Persian, it's 8:45, and we are gonna bring our super special guest on, E-Turn in the house.
Hey, what up? Talking about Tariq. I heard you talking about Tariq. I've been to Moby Dick's. That place is so delicious. Oh my god,
it's so good.
Yeah, because you know my family lives in Fairfax. My stepmom, and my little brother. So as soon as I got there the first time, they were like, "We're going to Moby Dick's." I'm like, "Okay."
It's so good. Yeah,
they got Persian food in Salt Lake.
There's one. I mean, so far I've been to one place and it's really good. And the lady there, she makes the food herself, and Damish Gam, she makes really good everything. They have like a tadig, and they put the korma sabzi and like the fesa, and you can choose which stew that you want on it. Yeah, it's bomb.
I love
the first time I went there, I almost cried. I was like, oh my god. Anyways,
I had some on New Year's. I had some fesa in June. I had some bogali polo. I had some jujik kebab. I had all the things. It was amazing. Can you hear me okay, by the way? Am I good?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, good.
Yes. Oh, you know about that. Fesa in June is one of my favorite for sure.
So it's like a delicacy. It's so amazing.
It's so good. Yeah. For y'all who don't know, get hip because y'all missing out.
It sounds weird when you say it out loud. It's like pomegranate, walnut, a bunch of random, amazing, fancy things in a stew, and it's so good.
It's delicious.
Rice too.
Yes.
Rice.
I'm telling you, my mouth is all watering.
I know.
So big shout out to you for coming on Hip Hop Organics. We're so excited. Thanks for coming on. You know, I love all of the things you do, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and tell the people a little bit about your journey. I've been shouting you out on Instagram. You're one of the dopest MCs I know. But yeah, let the people know a little bit about E-Turn.
I rap and sing. Singing is my first love, but I started rapping at a pretty young age, probably like 12.
Wow.
And yeah, we're not going to talk about how old I am now, but it's been a while. Do the math. I've probably been rapping for like 20 years. So
nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I 2020 was supposed to be a full year of touring for me. I've been doing music full time for quite a few years now, and 2020 was like really like, okay, I got like a few tours lined up. I'm like doing shows in Vienna with Sarak, and like doing this big festival in Germany and all this cool shit, and then COVID happens, and you know, I'm just trying to like I'm reevaluating my life. So yeah, I do voiceover too. That's kind of been keeping me afloat.
That's awesome.
And I'm trying to start getting my music into movies and stuff like that, because that's where it's at.
That is where it's at.
With voiceovers, that's pretty.
Yeah. So during election season, I was getting kind of a lot of work, like political stuff, obviously.
Nice.
Basically like fuck Trump ads, you know, just like,
hell yeah.
but in a very nice PC way.
Yes.
So yeah, so I was getting a decent amount of work during election season, and afterwards it slowed down a lot, but I'm still getting like a little bit of stuff trickling in, and now I'm just trying to open up the world of voiceover for myself. But it's tough. It's a competitive, just like music, it's it's acting, you know, it's a competitive thing, but I'm you know, just like picking up what I can here and there, and just waiting for the world to open back up again. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what the hell I'm doing. This is 2021 for musicians. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I mean, I think we were lucky enough to get you last year, a few months before the pandemic kind of broke out, you know. Yeah, it's crazy to believe that, you know, it was only like, I guess it was October of last year that you were touring, and we were able to get you to come to Salt Lake, and now, you know, a few months later, everything shut down and all the shows got canceled, tours, festivals, everything. So definitely I've been asking artists how they're doing, and yeah, like this is definitely a shift for like the whole entertainment industry. Even, you know, I feel like movies and a lot of shows got canceled because they couldn't have their sets going, and they had to cancel a lot of things. But, you know, this is why I keep telling myself, it's like, we're going to figure it out. And, you know, I've seen that you've done some live stream shows.
Yeah. Yep. Been kind of just like randomly doing live stream, but it's bombarded, like everyone's bombarding the live stream avenue. So I'm like, unless I'm doing something really unique, which I did with B. Dolan, and I don't know if you were able to catch that, but the thing I did a couple months ago in November with B. Dolan and Kimya Dawson and Mega Ran and Samus and Rob Sonic and Eli and all these cats. It was amazing. It was B. Dolan's show, and he basically had us all in Minecraft world performing.
That's awesome.
And someone like designed a character for us, and then like anybody who had a Minecraft account could log in and like attend the stage, and they built the stage within Minecraft, and people were like jumping with their characters in Minecraft. It was really cool. So unless it's something
that's awesome
where I'm being asked to do it or it's really unique, I've kind of just fell back a little bit on doing live stream because it's everybody's doing it, and so it's a lot to take in.
Yeah, it is a lot to take in. And how do you feel, like, you know, I feel like being on stage and being in front of like a whole crowd of people and stuff like that versus doing the live stream shows, is it a different feeling, or how do you like it?
It was very weird at first, but as soon as I started kind of getting a flow down a little bit, it was kind of cool because, you know, you can do it in the comfort of your own home, and it's a different type of interaction. Like, I'll usually try to make sure, especially if it's on Twitch or something, I have the chat room on like my iPad next to the computer, to where I can watch the chat and kind of shout people out, and they can actually, you know, hear me. Like, I can shout one person out at a time, because at a show you're not gonna shout everybody out in the crowd like you do, but it's a lot. So if you're seeing people comment, it's almost a little easier to be like, unless there's like millions of people in there, which I'm not pulling millions of people in my streams yet. But yeah, it's just a different social interaction, and it's good. It's cool. It's different. Changes. It's good at times, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I'm waiting for real shows to happen again. Honestly, like, I'm fiending, but like, yeah.
Have you done any live shows since the pandemic?
So I did one random thing a couple months ago, but I didn't promote it, and they were just like, hey, can you last minute do this? We'll pay you, blah, blah, blah. It was just like this low-key little kava bar. And have you heard of kava? Yeah. It was like a little kava bar, and it was cool. It was low-key, but like I said, I didn't really promote it, and I just showed up and rocked, and everybody loved it, and it was amazing. It felt really good. But
Kava's the Mediterranean spot, right? Is that Kava the Mediterranean restaurant?
No. So Kava's like a root thing. I don't know where it originates, but it's it basically is like a calming agent, herbal type of thing, and so there's kava bars popping up everywhere. I think it might be like a Chinese thing, but yeah, they serve the drinks, and it's supposed to be like a calming thing. And a lot of kava bars that are coming out are no alcohol, so it's,
nice.
It's kind of like popping up for people who don't drink and can have a place to go and socialize and still have something in their hand that does something to your brain. And and a lot of the kava bars have kratom too, which is kind of like a coffee on steroids. It's like a little more elevated than coffee.
Okay.
So kava kratom bar, that was cool. And then randomly I got asked to do about a month ago this fusion festival in Orlando outside at the Dr. Phillips Center, which is huge. But it was just weird because there wasn't that many people out in the crowd, and it was a huge stage, big ass sound system, like in the middle of downtown Orlando. Like, it was beautiful. I was surrounded by my city. Like, it was such a beautiful view from the stage, but there was barely anybody there, and it was a little weird. It was a little weird for me.
Is it because of COVID or?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
So,
that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Because I mean, I feel like there are people who do go out to shows, but it's not the same. It's not like people are still and rightfully so. They're, you know, they're paranoid. They don't want to, catch this disease. And I mean, the vaccines are going out. That's why I'm hopeful for like the end of the year or whatever. Hopefully by the time we get, vaccines out to the regular folks, because right now they're like giving it to essential workers. Maybe that will change things.
I know, but I'm kind of like, I don't know yet. I'm like, I'd rather hide in my house than take some new drug that I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Like, that's kind of scary.
It is definitely scary.
Yeah, but
Deadly Calm said salute to E-Turn.
Oh yes, peace. Thank you. Yeah, it's a little bit weird because I thought that the world was just gonna open back up and then we were gonna do shows again, and it's not. It's like we're kind of sneaking shows in here, and here in Florida, like, you can do shows, but for me, I don't really feel comfortable just like throwing a show or being booked on a show. But there are places that are doing shows, but it's very weird because it's like it's this weird in between, and I didn't picture it being like that, if that makes sense.
I know.
I pictured it being like, okay, now it's okay, and we can all just get back to normal. No, it's like weird, kind of. It's weird, very weird.
These are unprecedented times.
It definitely feels like we're on like a 5-year situation. 5 years, things will get back to normal eventually.
Don't say that. All I see is the word testicles in the chat room. I don't know what that means.
That's so funny.
I don't even remember what Steve said, but it was it came out as
it was
testicles.
In a freestyle. Okay. I was like, why is someone talking about testicles in the chat room?
I was gonna say this is a PG show, but it's really not. So I guess that's fair.
Oh, sorry. Oops.
No, it's not. You can say whatever the hell you want to say. It's totally fine.
We're fresh and scrappy out here, so
yeah, we're totally fresh and scrappy. We're not on no FM stream, so we don't get any FCC fines. But I do have to ask, like, who are some of your biggest influences? I mean, I've heard you sing, and your voice is the mic is hitting me. Your voice is beyond beautiful, and of course your bars are hella tight, and I just love your production choices and your topic choices. Like, who are some of the people that influence you?
So like, things have changed over the years for sure. It's like, you know how it is. You're an MC. Like, in the beginning, it's one way, and then as years go by, you discover new people and you evolve. In the beginning, is he trying to fix your mic?
Yeah.
That's so cute. It was so loud, but that was so cute.
Sorry.
And then he just walks back in frame. That's so cute. So like, in the beginning, it was Nas, Tupac, Bone Thugs.
Yes.
Wu-Tang, and just, who else? Outkast.
Yes.
And it has since changed into more underground people that not everybody will know who they are, but hopefully people watching this will know who they are. People like Micah 9 from Freestyle Fellowship, who's on my last album, Bucket List Item. My favorite MC is Quell from Quella Maker and Typical Cats, and He's amazing, phenomenal. Swanberger, who's my producer on all 3 albums, he produced all 3 of my albums that I released.
Hell yeah.
And he's a phenomenal MC as well. He's from Sololinguista Sound. Chesky Ramos, like Chesky, who owns the label that I'm on, Fake 4, he's an incredible MC, and he sings and he plays guitar. And it's just like once you get into the underground world, you're like these people are all the people that are not famous are way better than all the people that are famous. You're like,
true.
Shit. So yes, I mean, as far as like people that you like, a lot of people would know, like Black Thought is amazing.
Oh my God, yes.
He's fucking super dope. And he's still fucking killing it. Most Def. What's he going by now?
Yasin Bey.
Yasin Bey. Who else that people would know? Pharaoh Monch, classic. Like, he's a great MC.
I always feel like he's underrated, Pharaoh Monch.
He's like one of the greatest. Technically, he's one of the greatest. I don't sit there and rerun all his albums as far as content, but like technically, he's one of the greatest in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's like up there with Black Thought.
Yeah.
And what else? Singing wise, like I grew up in the 90s, so of course like Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston. Mariah Carey's like still, but see, time goes by and you start to discover people like Amel LaRue, and she's like my favorite singer of all fucking time. You know, Groove Theory. Like she's like Mariah Carey level as far as range goes, but she's better to me. Like her music is better. Amel LaRue,
you know, I've heard some of her stuff that I need to go check her out some more, I think.
She's phenomenal. Underrated as fuck. Like super underrated.
Yeah. I feel like I've only heard like a few tracks from her, and I love them, but I didn't ever go back. Like Mariah Carey, I was obsessed with.
Yeah. She's amazing.
Yeah. That's awesome. And you have, so, you know, I know you're working on a bunch of things, but you're going to release your Patreon soon, correct?
Yeah. Hopefully. Sorry, I'm just looking in the chat room and I see someone shouting out Doom. Yes, Doom is one of the greatest. Very versatile, very diverse. I'm not gonna lie and act like, you know, he's been one of my favorite artists of all time, but I definitely respect the shit out of Doom. Rest in peace. That one hurt for real. And it's forcing me to go back and re-listen to all his catalogs. Like I love Danger Doom. I love a lot of his shit, and he was not only a dope musician and very important to hip hop, but like a character, you know? Yes,
yeah, he had a whole, you know, like again, I feel like as an artist, like you pick your art, you pick your producers, you know, you're picking the theme of like how you're presenting things.
Very well-rounded artist. Quasimodo, like I fucks with Quasimodo, like I know about all that shit. Shouts to Doom, rest in peace, for sure. But yeah, Patreon. Hopefully it'll happen soon. Maybe hopefully I'll put some, like, I don't know, rap over some Doom beats or do some Doom tribute shit on my Patreon. But yes,
that would be so dope. Have you thought about like I've seen a couple Patreons, and have you thought about what you're gonna be doing for like a monthly subscription?
I want to try to keep it simple. I want to try to have just one tier. Like I'm thinking about just doing a $5 tier. But I do have, I just switched my website over to using Bandzoogle, and they have their own subscription thing, and they don't take a fee at all, and you can, and the fans can choose what they pay. So I'm either gonna do Patreon or I'm gonna do the Bandzoogle thing where they choose what they pay. But if I do Patreon, I think I'm just gonna start with one tier, and it's gonna be $5. I feel like that's affordable for most people. And what my main perk is going to be, I think, is doing monthly interviews where it's exclusive to the Patreon patrons about mental health with like high caliber artists. So people like Chesky, people like Micah, people like Opie, people that I know in the industry that I'm like cool with, like Opio from Souls of Mischief, like high caliber artists who got clout in the game and trying to talk about mental health, because I think that's like a really important topic right now with everything that's going on, especially for artists.
So important. Yeah. I mean, like you said earlier, this has just been a crazy year for artists, and I can't I mean, not only I can't imagine, but I know for myself, I've had a lot of days where I was a mess to say the least. Just because, you make plans, and I saw a post that was like 2020 is going to be my year.
Have you seen that Match.com commercial with the with Satan and then the chick is 2020?
Oh yeah,
that shit is so funny.
That's gold. It's gold.
So
Shout out
good.
to Ashley Sierra too. She's been here. Salute to the underground. Absolutely.
Salute to the underground, yes.
That's going to be awesome. I would 100% tune in to see folks talk about mental health. I think just hearing people talk about it is helpful and healing in a lot of ways. And
yeah, it's like a group therapy. $5 a month for group therapy. Come on, you're gonna pay more than that.
That's the cheapest therapy you're gonna get. For
exactly,
real.
exactly.
It's like you go to a therapist right now. I promise you, like the copay alone is gonna be like $50, and
exactly.
Lord knows how much the other things will cost. So that's gonna be awesome. I know you have your website, so for people to cop your merch and some other cool stuff, your music, of course, and what is what is a hyphen
dash
turn
e-turnmusic.com.
Yes,
it used to be just eturnmusic.com without the dash, because that's all of my social media, but then I lost it because I didn't have the auto renew on, and within 2 days Amazon up and grabbed it, and now they're trying to charge me like $3,000 or $4,000 to buy it back, and I'm like,
wow,
fuck you, Bezos.
That's such bullshit, yo. That's insane. I'm definitely sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's really
that's how
up.
Amazon's making their money, by the way. They're making money on products. They're making money on selling your info and buying up domains and all that, just bunch of random shit. That's how they're making their money.
I feel like I've never asked you this, but why is your name Eturn?
I used to go by Eternity.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I started thinking about like branding, and I felt like Eternity was kind of hard to brand. I mean, it's cool, but then also there's like it's hard to brand. It's like in the Bible everywhere.
There's cologne.
There's cologne. There's everything. That's hard to brand. And then I like met Eternia, and then you know about Eternia.
Yeah, from Detroit, right?
Is
she from Detroit?
She's from Toronto.
Canada. Yeah. I'm sorry, Canada.
But I think she's kind of from Astoria too. Like she lived in Astoria for a while. But she's from Canada, I think, originally. And her and Mr. Liff are together now. They have a baby. He's so cute. And they do like a podcast every Saturday. It's really dope. It's like just this hip hop family podcast. Super cute.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I met Eternia, who shouts to her. She's super dope.
Yes.
And I was just like, okay, well, I kind of want to like change my name, but I didn't want to really change my name. And then we were coming up with logos some years back, and my boy Skip came up with, because people would call me Eturn for short with Eternity, like Eturn or E. Obviously, everybody calls me E, but Eturn. And then so he came up with like a U-turn street sign. You know what my logo looks like? You've messed with it before. And so he was like E-turn, and I was like, okay, cool. I'll just go by E-turn. And then I was like, okay, let's add the dash in there, like U-turn, like a street sign. So that's how it happened.
That's awesome. And speaking of dope rappers that I feel like don't get the recognition they deserve, Mr. Liff is one of them, and Eternia as well. She's hella dope. It's a big shout out to both of them. Yeah, that's really cool. It's I always like to ask how people come up with their names, because it's usually like a random thing that just like kind of comes together, but it sticks and it works. And definitely I love the name Eturn, and I think it has like a lot of things that go with it. It's like, okay, you're going the E-turn way. Or like that logo you got, like a U-turn.
It's E-turn. It's E's turn. No, there's actually a Japanese dude that owns the trademark, and I'm gonna get that shit one day.
She's coming for you.
I'm coming for you, E-turn.
Hell yeah. So would you like to spit a verse for us while we have you here today?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna drop a beat though? You gonna drop a beat?
JH.
Let's see if I can drop a beat for y'all.
Let's see.
I think he got a little something.
You got a little something?
I don't know, like, I've heard a lot of your music, and I feel like you have upbeat stuff, that's like really like exciting and like in your face, but I just
You gonna put some slow shit
how
on?
you would hit this song.
Okay.
Okay. Yo, and at a moment's notice, a devoted lotus showed us hope, overexposed through bogus notions and weak emotions. Can't cope, rope a dope through overrated folk, provoking jokes to calm the loke and hope and choking. Ain't a word in my book. Took me for less than all the crooked common cats get cooked. Back up the reason they shook with a big bad bag of your whoops. Bad nothing, so stop frontin'. Got nothing but nothing loving, hugging on the people when you're seeing them shine. Even when I ain't gotten, I don't know that I'm still getting mine. Living life in an infinite mind with infinite time and infinite rhymes that keep hot with an infinite nine. Ate up by a beast that's backed by the, you know how we do. We keep doing it, 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 doing it. Well, yeah. Keep doing it, 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 doing it. Well, yeah. Mana, come in.
Hey, E-Turn asked me to come in, so I'm just gonna not be frontin'. And yeah, every time I hear her voice, it gives me chills, cause I be like, damn, yeah, who needs to give her a deal? Tell me how you feel, cause his mental health is real, and I know, cause I've been through it so many times before, and I needed a lot of folks to understand. That's not my goal to be petty or mad. I just understand that in this life you get what you having your cards. I don't know, but I'm just trying to beat all the odds, and I want to make sure that we can make it through, cause there's too many blood coming brand new. I don't know, but tell me how you do when you hear the music coming at your soul too. And I tell them that we just going in, and I don't know, but is it really about winning? No, it's about making your goals. Success is what you know right in your soul. When you feel happiness, let it come in. I just tell them I'm never gonna go dim, cause it's the light inside me, the light inside my soul. I just tell them I just really want to grow and learn a little bit, and make sure that these kids have something they can go off and be real legit, cause I know there ain't no real heroes, but I be out there cause I'm never gonna be zero, cause we gonna fill up the cup, make sure that we never give up. I'm going up, and there's so many people, and I just give them love, cause that's all I can do, and instead of giving up, hey.
Let's just remind people of the fact that she was entirely freestyling and I was spitting a verse. Just in case you didn't know. I mean, I'm sure y'all know, but yeah. Thank you for just coming in and randomly freestyling.
Hey, thank you so much. I love your voice.
Thank you.
I really do. Every time I hear your voice, I'm like,
thank you.
Feeling another one?
Oh, there's another track? Whose beat is that, by the way?
So I have a couple tracks that I found online.
That beat is dope.
So,
right?
Yeah, I found a few like really awesome producers online lately, and trying to rep some.
Oh, his mic's going in and out. Is your mic in? Check.
My mic should be in. Hopefully y'all can hear me.
Okay, I can hear you now. Yeah.
So I got a few dope producers that I found online recently, but I have I'm trying to represent some of their stuff here. So through the tracks that I've been playing, I've been trying to put up some playlists and stuff, so you guys check that out to go and find the beats and copy those for copy.
Shake it out. Someone said, a Deadly Com said, we need that E-Turn and Mana collab. Yo, what's up with that E-Turn and Mana collab?
It's coming.
It already exists.
It already exists. Honestly, that was one of the things I was like, 2020, I'm gonna go to Florida. We're gonna make a video.
Come through. I got the studio here. Come through. We got videographers in the office, in the studio. Come through.
Hell yeah.
We got a dope ass podcast room. Come through, record a podcast.
Yes. Oh. Hell yeah. Yeah, we can do a hip hop organics live stream from Orlando.
Yes, you can.
We're gonna talk about this. For sure. Yeah.
Off the top? Okay. Oh god. All right.
I just like the sound.
Hey.
Yo. Hey, yeah. Queen things, know I'm coming in like I do it. I said, fuck you, I'm coming in fucking fluid. You know I've been doing it so fucking fluent. Yeah, I'm tryna rip it like I've been. I'm the queen, get it top of the dome. I do this shit in these streets is where I roam. You know I've been like, oh, you know I'm coming from the O zone. Oh, no, yo, you don't forget, see, this is it, yeah. See, I can't freestyle like my writtens. I don't know. All right, let's get it.
Writtens are always better, right?
Yeah, especially my writtens. Listen, see, I should have freestyled to the other joint, because this is like some street shit. Like, like this is. I'm not on that tip right now.
She's chilling right now. Got that chill vibes. Okay. I think this beat might be more appropriate.
It's a beat from a producer called Koyoto.
Called what?
I have to put it in the chat.
This is dope.
Sorry, guys.
Yo, I could chop on this. Hey, yo. Feeling it, tryna get a grip, tryna do what I do. You know I do this shit. I am hitting it from the top, and I know I do this shit. And you know I don't stop. I'm like, yo, where we at? And I wanna do it right, and I wanna do it tight, and I wanna do it all night. Taking off flight, like I do it. I'm the top of the light. I'm the girl that do it like I'm the queen. Do that shit, you know I do it extreme. Tryna flip shit, cause you know I am me. Top of the dome when I roam, when I do it and I get it. I don't know. I could just scat like these are my patterns. Like this is how I write. Like I'll sit there and I'll come up with a pattern and then I'll like fill in the blanks with the lyrics. Yeah. I definitely don't freestyle as much as I used to, but I need to get back in the game. Maybe I need to jump on with y'all more often so I can.
Yeah, please do. You can come on here whenever you want. Just let me know. We'll have you as a special host. You know, but this has been honestly. This has been nice for me because, like you said, once. It's like riding a bike, freestyling, and when you don't do it for a long time. Yeah, it's like when I don't do it for a while. It's like a foreign language. If you don't use it, like Farsi for me, I don't live with my parents anymore. I fucking forget Farsi. But if you do not freestyle constantly, you will lose it. And it's been a little while for me, especially with this COVID shit. Yeah, Deadly Calm said, I have the same problem. I try to freestyle like a write-in and it ain't happening. I feel you. Like, yeah, you see the very big, vast difference, but it's all good. I'll be vulnerable and say my freestyling is not sharp right now. Well, you know, it doesn't matter because your rhymes are sharp as hell, and everything that you put out is pure fire. And you know, I don't want to take up all your time, so go ahead and let the folks know where they can find you and hear some more of your music. I know you got stuff on Spotify and all that too.
Yeah, I mean, you could look up eTurn, E-Turn on anything, on any platform where you stream music and find my music. My last album was in 2018 on Fake 4. It's called Young World. I'm eTurn Music on everything, so at ETURN Music. My biggest platform is Instagram, so follow me on IG at ETURN Music, and I post everything on Instagram, usually. But yeah, if you're trying to support, go to my website, e-turnmusic.com, and you can cop vinyl, shirts, CDs, blah, blah, blah.
Awesome. Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming on. You have literally an open invite. If you want to come on every Friday, I would be ecstatic.
Come to Orlando. Come record a few episodes and I got a spot for you, so come through.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, man. You never know. A few months from now, I'll be taking you up on that.
I got a podcast set up. Come through.
Hell yeah. Yes. We're going to make it happen. Hip Hop Organics in Orlando. Hey. Yeah, thank you so much. And definitely, again, come on back here whenever you like. We would be more than ecstatic to have you.
Thanks for having me.
It's been so good to see you. It's been good seeing your face too, man. This pandemic, I feel like I don't have that human connection as much as I used to, so it's nice being able to see folks.
I'm happy for you guys if you kept up with this, so keep it going.
Hey,
appreciate you having me.
Thank you. Yes, one love.
Thanks for coming.
Hey, peace.
Thanks for everybody for tuning in.
Yes, thanks to everyone who was tuning in. Deadly Calm, Ashley Sierra, A Major, Andre T. Everybody.
Peace.
A big shout out to E-Turn. God, I love her voice so much. I'm definitely a stan over here. I'm like, I just love everything she does, for real. Definitely somebody to watch. I mean, I've been seeing her do her thing for years, and being a artist myself, I know it's not easy, and I'm just in awe of her grind and the consistency. It's really tough, yo. It's really tough out here, but for those who are consistently doing it, I have so much respect. And yeah, definitely make sure you follow, go on her website, cop all the merch, all those things. Put her music on your Spotify playlist, YouTube playlist, all that other stuff. Y'all, I hope you guys know, those who are watching, that playlist, Spotify and all that stuff is great, but when you directly put money into the artist's pocket, it goes a longer way. So I would say do that, and then do the other things.
Definitely try and support where you can. It's definitely. I mean, like we can't really go to shows right now, so not being able to buy tickets, not being able to buy merch in person is a little bit difficult. But if hit people up, we got merch. We have some Hip Hop Organics merch that we're selling as well, so definitely hit us up for that. I mean, there's lots of things coming here on the Hip Hop Organics channel in the future. And also, another thing I just wanted to say before we jump off of here for the night is thank you guys so much for the views on our Christmas song.
Yeah,
that actually went really well.
We dropped a Christmas track, and it was really fun to do.
Yeah, that was super fun.
We'll definitely be making a video for that too. Shout out to Deadly Calm. We will come to Colorado one of these days. Please believe it. Ashley Sierra, you're dope yourself. We got to bring you back on here. One of the dopest MCs I know, for sure. It's funny how E-Turn was like, when you're first starting out, like your favorite artists are, the big dogs that everyone loves, like Nas and Outkast, and of course they have their place in my favorites forever. But once you start doing it and you like go to all these shows and you meet all these super talented artists, that changes drastically, and it becomes, like E-Turn's one of my faves. Ashley Sierra is definitely one of my faves. When it comes to producers, Slope Tracks was on here earlier. He's definitely one of my faves. A Major, big shout out to him. I haven't heard that name in a while, so it's really dope seeing that you're on here. And there's so much talent out there, and it's a beautiful thing when you find it. So definitely appreciate all of you, and we're excited to keep things going. We will be doing this every Friday, so anyone who wants to come on, just holla at us. I need this to practice my freestyling. And if you do too, just hit us up. We can practice together, because we're gonna make it through this pandemic together. That's how we're gonna do it. And yeah,
thank you all for showing up today and joining us for a Hip Hop Organics live show. We'll hit you back next week with another one. I'm excited for some more guests.
Yes.
We're ending it a little bit earlier today, but next time we'll have more people, so it'll end up being a longer one than usual, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
We're definitely excited for next week, and thank y'all for coming today.
Thank you, everybody. Make sure you stay safe. Make sure you stay healthy. Eat some food that makes you feel good. Talk to people who make you feel good. And yeah, we will see you next week. Peace out.